Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope everyone is well. I think we can start the class now. And I would like to ask the support teacher to please unmute the first student so we can read the prayers at the start of the class.
Can I have student A5198?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Is it A5198?
Yes,
Okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. So would you like to read, start with Dawuz and Tasmiyah, A'udhu Billahi and Bismillah, and read this first dua in its translation, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري.
Okay, excellent. And the translation?
Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me.
Okay, excellent. Would you like to read the next one as well?
Okay. Rabbi zidni ilma.
So that one needs to be prolonged. Rabbi zidni ilma.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Okay. And translation?
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Okay, excellent. Jazakallah. Thank you for that. Okay, so so you all have been. I hope that everybody has been doing their homework. So you should have memorized some portions of the Holy Quran by now, or trying to improve your pronunciation in some of them. So what I would like to do is, first of all, I would actually like to go through the class etiquettes just quickly, just to remind you, in case you have forgotten any of these things. Try and do your wuzu before you come to the class. Make sure your head is covered, and make sure, and this is for before the lesson starts, make sure that you have revised your lesson from last time. Make sure that you sit with a grown-up, and that somebody is there to support you. Your audio and video should be off, and that you log in with the correct ID. So this one we have to stress because some people still sign in with the wrong IDs. So we have to remember to sign in with the right IDs. Otherwise, what's going to happen is a few minutes after the class starts, I think it's 5 minutes, you might be removed by the support teacher or the discipline in charge. So make sure that it's the correct ID, no extra stuff before or after it. During the lesson, you're expected to listen carefully to what's being said during the class. Don't raise your hands until the teacher, unless the teacher asks you to do so. And don't just leave the classroom because it's, time to leave, but wait until the class is officially finished and you have the teacher's permission to leave. After the lesson, make sure that you do your revision, and you go over what was learned during the class, and complete your homework. So that should be done regularly, and I think then inshallah you will be able to keep on top of things. And just so you remember, that these classes are only additional support to your learning, and they don't replace the one-to-one learning that you should be doing at home anyway. Okay. So anyone that's raising their hand now, can you please lower your hand? Because we have a list actually. Sorry, my throat is a bit playing up today. Jazakumullah for lowering your hand. We have actually a list that we go according to. It's so we go through that and we try and use that in the way that we choose the students that haven't had the mic that many times or not at all. So we try and give them the chance to have a go as well. So don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you if you hadn't had the chance, because there are quite a lot of people in the class and we do try and give everybody the mic. Okay, so having said that, I think I would like to start with the first student. So if the support teacher could let me know who the student is and which part they should recite from.
The student is A5221, and
I want to finish it.
I would like them to recite Surah Al-Nas.
Yeah. Al-Nas, yeah, that's fine. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, A5221. Did you say it's A5221?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I see. Because I can see N6195 is unmuted.
Yeah, there were two there. A5221, Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me? N6195, are you there? Assalamu alaikum? Can I have instead N6191?
Yeah. N6191. Assalamu alaikum, N6191. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Yeah, Surah Al-Nas, please.
Yeah. So, yeah, so you can start whenever you're ready, and I would like you to start with Surah Nas. So I'll be covering this up and I'll just put the class etiquettes instead so that everybody else can read this in the meantime. And you just start whenever you're ready, okay?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذين يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay, Jazakumullah for that. So I'm just going to be making notes on the side, and we can talk about what you just recited. So I think there were a few mistakes that you made, maybe because you recited it really quickly, or by, because sometimes we learn something by heart and then we don't realize that we might be pronouncing it in the wrong way. So I would like you to read this again, but this time look at what you're reading and don't do it by heart.
All of it.
Yes, please.
Okay. قل أعوذ برب.
Can you start from here?
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس.
Okay, so this one you have to say the alif and the ain separately. So don't say قل أعوذ. So then, because then that will sound wrong. Say قل أعوذ.
قل أعوذ ربي قل أعوذ برب الناس.
I know it's a bit difficult sometimes to pronounce the ain sound. For now, if you can't say it, it's good to have a practice. After the lesson, just keep practicing and listening to Arabic recitation online with your parents, and that can really help, and just practicing it. So this is ain, so you have to say قل أعوذ.
قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس.
Yeah, so this one we need to prolong a little bit, because when you see there is a alif and beforehand is a fatha, then that means that this is a alif of elongation. So we have to prolong this letter that comes before it for 2 seconds. So then we would be saying من شر الوسواس like that.
Okay. من شر الوسواس الخناس.
Yes, but this one we won't prolong because it's not it's just it's a kasra, so that's only for 1 second, and you have to straight away connect it to the lam. Still.
Okay. من شر الوسواس الخناس.
Excellent.
الذين في صدور.
So here's where you make the mistake. I think you said alladhina, but there is no ma here. So alladhi, and then the next word is you was wisu. You was wisu. Can you try this from here?
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
Excellent. Can you say this again? Just so it's a bit more smooth. الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
Okay. الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
So here, I think you haven't said this fi. Can you try again?
الذي يوسوس. Wait.
Sorry, can I? Is your mom reading it with you? So tell your mom or your sister to just give you a chance. I know they're trying to help, but sometimes it can be better to try it on our own. So try and do it all by yourself and try again from here.
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
So this one you forgot again. Can you try again?
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
Excellent.
من الجنة والناس.
Okay, that was really good, mashallah. So you can see that sometimes when we learn something by heart the wrong way, it really sticks and it's difficult to get rid of that pronunciation. But it's not impossible. So all you have to do is keep looking at this, keep listening to the correct pronunciation. You can find them online, and just keep listening to it and keep repeating it. I think it might be a good idea if should we just listen to one and then we can repeat after them? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can put that on.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, so can I ask all the students that are in the classroom, can you all, so how should we do this? I think it's good if we all repeat after him, or all the students repeat after him. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'll play it and everybody, even if your mic is on or off, it doesn't matter if it's off, repeat after him. So when I play it, you listen. When I pause it, you repeat after the person that's doing the tilawat, okay? And I know your mic is on N6191, so you can repeat after him as well, okay? All right, so first listen, and when I pause, then you recite, okay?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Yeah, your sister should do it too because she's also a student. Everybody has to do it. So all of you can do it. So we're going to carry on.
قل أعوذ برب الناس.
قل أعوذ برب الناس.
ملك الناس.
مالك الناس
إله الناس
إله الناس
من شر الوسواس الخناس
من شر الوسواس الخناس
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس
من الجنة والناس
من الجنة والناس.
Okay, mashallah, that was really good. Well done. So you can see that even listening to a good tilawat online can, you know, even after the first time can really improve your pronunciation. So you can do that at home. Put a recitation on. You can find them on online and on the Nqc website and on the Nqc on YouTube as well. And you can just listen to them, or even on YouTube there's a lot of other really good guidis that do that, and just repeat after them. So that's really good. Jazakumullah for that. I would like to move on to another student, please.
Can I have A5210 with Surah Al-Nas, please?
A5210. Yep. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay, A5210, you are going to get the same surah. So I'm going to put the class certificates on, and then you can recite it by heart, okay? Whenever you're ready.
What surah was it?
Surah Nas, the one that the Nasirat just did now as well. Sorry, this one.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay, good. That was good. So what was so funny then? Is somebody with you that's making you feel distracted?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so that's not good. A grown-up should be sitting next to you. So make sure a grown-up is sitting with you, if possible from this lesson, otherwise from next lesson. So that was a good tilawat. I think towards the end, maybe because you got distracted, it could have been better. So I would like to ask you to read from here, please.
Where? Okay.
From here.
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
This sounded like it was just slightly prolonged. It was only 1 second elongation because it's a dhamma. So try this again.
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
And this is a noon mushaddad, so this is a 2 second 2 second sound of this noon, and then another 2 second for this alif of elongation. Fi sudurin nas.
Should I read it?
Yes, please.
في صدور الناس.
Yeah. And the last one.
من الجنة والناس.
So this was prolonged, but this is only a kasra, so that's only 1 second, just like the dhamma. So try this again.
من الجنة والناس.
Try this again. This is not prolonged. I know you are distracted, but try and concentrate. This is minal jinnati wan nas.
من الجنة والناس.
Okay, good. You have actually a really good tilawat, you know, but you just need to try and concentrate on it and not get distracted that easily, and inshallah it will get much better. Okay, Jazakumullah for that. Can we have another student, please?
Jazakallah.
You can have N6193 with Surah Fatiha, please.
N6193. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
Is it N6193?
Yes.
Okay. So I would like you to read Surah Al-Fatiha, and I'm going to put the class etiquettes on so you can recite it by heart, okay?
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Okay, good. Jazakumullah. That was actually good, mashallah, well done. You have made a few minor mistakes, so you can improve on that if you pay attention and you practice. Inshallah, it will get better. So I've made some notes, and I think 2 or 3 things I've written down. One thing was, where is it? This one. I think you said Maliki Yawmiddin, so you have prolonged this qaf. Which is actually not to be prolonged, it's only a kasra. So this is to be prolonged because it's a vertical fatha, that's 2 seconds, and then 1 second and 1 second, maliki. And that can actually be, that doesn't have to be like full 2 seconds, but it definitely needs to be prolonged. And that was one thing, this one, that doesn't need to be prolonged. And then this one, I think you said ahdinasi or something similar. It sounded like you read it with a fatha, but actually it's with a kasra, so it's ihdinas siratal. Okay, and the last one that I wrote down was this one, ghayril. I think you said something like ghayrili or something with a kasra, but it's actually ghayril maghdubi, like that. So can you read this verse up to here, this verse, and then this verse, yeah. So from here, basically, from here, can you read to the end again, please?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
So this one, you made it sound like it's a meme with a shadda, like this, like a shadda like that, which would make it a meme mushaddad and a 2 second like a nasal sound of the meme, but that's not the case. It's just a 1 second sound. It's a sukoon on top, an amda, like that, not prolonged. Okay, so Sirah, start from here.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Can you say غير? Say غير.
غير
Excellent. So now say the whole word. غير المغضوب.
غير المغضوب.
So you say it with a bit of a galgala sound. You say it with a sound, like a jumping, jerking sound. غير, and the sound needs to stop there because it's not a galgala sound. غير المغضوب.
غير المغضوب.
Excellent. Yeah, that was good. Okay, I think everything else is good. So there are a few minor things that you need to work on, but other than that, I think that was very good. MashaAllah, well done. Jazakumullah. So can I have a next student, please?
Can I have A5206 with Surah Al-Fatiha?
A5206. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. A5206. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A5206. Can you hear me? By the way, nobody needs to feel scared or shy. We're not, we're not gonna be scolding you or anything if you haven't done your homework. It's all for your own benefit. And I just want you to read this so we can help you do better with your pronunciation and everything else. So if you don't feel comfortable, you can say it, then we could give the mic to somebody else. Do you think you can recite this surah for me? A5206? Okay, that's fine. So we can give the mic to somebody else.
Can I have A5212 with Surah Nas?
A5212. Yep. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A5212.
I think we're having problems with their mic.
Oh, okay.
Can we have A5218?
A5218. Yep. Assalamu alaikum.
Surah Nas?
Yep.
Walaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Is there somebody else that signed in, sitting somewhere close by?
Pardon?
Is there somebody else, one of your siblings, maybe signed into the class?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, can you ask them to maybe, actually now it's better, but before there was like an echo.
Okay.
Yeah, no, now it's fine, I think it's fine. Okay, so if you don't mind, I would like you to read Surah Nas. So this one as well, Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas, and you start whenever you're ready, okay? So I would like you to do it by heart if possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر وسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay, good. I'm just making a note. Just a second, please. I'm just gonna put the student on. I'm just writing my note. Okay. So I have just made a quick few notes. That was actually good, mashallah. You have made a few minor mistakes. I think one was here where you prolonged the vertical fatha a little bit too long. So then it didn't sound right. So 2 seconds is enough for that. And then apart from that, I think it was because of the melody that you were trying to do, because of the tune. Sometimes the tune can alter the pronunciation because it doesn't fit the tune. So then we tend to kind of prolong it where we're trying to make it fit into the tune. So you were prolonging this ra as well, like that, but that won't be prolonged. Just quickly, like that, just quickly from here to there. And then I think you also said, where is it? I think this one was slightly prolonged as well. Yuwaswisu, just slightly. So that's also that's 1 second prolongation. Allazi yuwaswisu, like that. And I think that you didn't do the nasal sound for the noon mushaddad, noon gunna sound. So fi sudurin nas, like that. So I think it's a good idea if you do the whole surah again, but this time you look at what you're reading, and that might help.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس
So here,
ملك.
sorry, I'm sorry to cut you off. This lam, it won't be prolonged. I know it was just like a slight prolongation, but this is just a quick lam, full, because it doesn't have any, it doesn't need to be prolonged. I think it's the thing again with the melody, when we try to fit the melody, or we try to fit the pronunciation or the writing into the melody, and it sometimes doesn't fit, then we prolong it when it actually would be wrong. So try and say it or recite it in a way that this won't be prolonged. So this will just قُلْ أَعُوذُ.
Okay. قل أعوذ برب الناس.
And remember that when you see a noon with a shadda or a meme with a shadda, noon and meme, they both will be prolonged in the mouth for 2 seconds. And then because this noon has alif after that as well, that's alif of elongation, then we have to prolong that as well for 2 seconds. So 2 seconds ghunna sound, and then 2 seconds alif of elongation. قل أعوذ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس. So twice elongated. 2 times here, 2 times here. So can you try that?
Okay. قل أعوذ برب الناس.
A little bit more on the noon.
قل أعوذ برب الناس.
Okay, that was better. Yeah.
ملك الناس.
Excellent.
إله الناس.
Yeah.
من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
Oh, so this is where you made the mistake before as well. This won't be prolonged. This is only a 1 second dhamma. Okay, can you try this again?
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay, again with the noon and the shadda on top for 2 seconds. Can you try this?
من الجنة والناس.
Yes. من الجنة والناس.
من الجنة والناس.
Okay, that was much better. Well done. Jazakallah. Okay, that was good. Can we have another student, please? I was wondering if we could have N6189, please.
So N6189, if you could do Surah Nas, please.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
So that's N6189. I think have I spoken to your sister before?
Yeah.
No. Have I? Okay, all right. So that's N6189 and Surah Nas, did you say, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I would like you to read the same surah if possible, and I will just remove all the highlighting, so that you can have a fresh start, and I'll move something else to the front. Okay. You can start when you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس مالك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay. Jazakumullah. I would like you to read it from this page, please. Have a look at it and read it now again, because you have made quite a few mistakes where you have prolonged things that, or not prolonged things that needed to be prolonged. So I want you to just have a look at this and then read it from this page, okay? Start from here.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
So this is, sorry, I'm just going to stop you there for a second. So this is the first thing. You need to prolong this. So when you see a ya with a sukoon like here, and the letter before has a kasra, then that means that this is a ya of elongation. So it will be prolonged. This letter will be prolonged for 2 seconds because of that. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, good.
Qul a'udhu birabbin nas malikin.
Just a second, sir. So this sounded like you made a shadda on the ra. Don't. I think it sounded like Qul a'udhu birabbil, but you have to say it gently. Qul a'udhu birabbil. So the ra is connected to this bar. The ra is not really with the shadda connected to this bar. So birabbin nas.
Qul a'udhu birabbin nas.
Good.
Malikin nas. Ilahin nas. Min sharril waswasil khannas. Alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas.
So just a second. So they sound like minor things, but sometimes when we don't pay attention, then they can get sort of worse over time. So this one I think needed to be prolonged a little bit more because it's a fatha that comes together with the a alif that comes together with the fatha beforehand. So the noon will be prolonged because of that. And I think it sounded, I mean, I'm not sure, but I think it sounded like you prolonged the scene when actually it's only 1 second prolongation. And I feel like there was something else. I can't remember now. Oh yes, I think you said Sadurin Nas, or it sounded like it slightly. So make sure this is a Dhamma. Make sure your mouth is rounded when you say this. Sudu, like that. So read it from here, please.
من شر الوسواس الخناس
Excellent.
الذي يوسوس في صدور.
This is, don't prolong this. It's only a Dhamma. It's nothing more. It's just a Dhamma. 1 second. Alladhi yuwaswisu, like that.
الذي يوسوس
No. Don't prolong this. Yuwaswisu.
يوسوس
Yeah. So say this again. Alladhi yuwaswisu.
الذي يوسوس.
Okay, that was better. It just needs to be 1 second. Alladhi yuwaswisu.
الذي يوسوس
Okay, yeah.
في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay, mashallah. So towards the end it got better, mashallah. Well done. So I think we can see that sometimes when we've learned something when we were much younger, and it wasn't corrected then, or we didn't realize that we were making a mistake, it can really be difficult to get the mistake away. But it's like I said, it's not impossible, and you can get rid of those mistakes if you look at it. So make sure that you look at this and then learn it again by heart, freshly with the right pronunciation. And listening to the right pronunciation from a tilawat can help, and looking at it like you just did can help too. And when you do this more than once, when you do it lots of times, then inshallah you learn it the right way, inshallah. So okay, well done, Jazakumullah. Do we have another student?
Can we have A5214, Surah Al-Fatiha?
A5214. Assalamualaikum. A5214. Assalamualaikum. A5214, are you there? Okay, I think there's some students that aren't feeling confident enough. That's okay. So we can choose another student. I don't mind.
Man lamba haat.
Sorry.
Hello, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum. What's your ID?
A5193.
You haven't had the mic today, have you?
No.
Okay, A5193. So what surah will the student be reciting? Surah Nas?
I have recited that before.
Have you recited that before?
Yes. You said you give me a chance to read Surah Al-Lahab.
Oh, I see. Okay, just a second. I'm not sure because we are more than one teacher, so I'm not sure which teacher said that to you.
Oh.
I mean, at the moment, let me see which one that would be, because today, yeah. So can the support just just have a look on her list which surahs the student has recited?
So far, I only have Surah Al-Fatiha.
Just Surah Al-Fatiha?
I have recited Surah Nas and Lahab as well.
Okay. All right. So do you so which surah should the student recite now?
Surah Falak.
Okay, yeah. Is that have you recited this surah?
Yes.
You have? Are you sure?
I have recited it, but the teacher said they will give me a chance to recite it by heart.
Oh, I see. Okay. So why don't we do that then? You can recite this surah and you can recite it by heart, okay? Just a second.
No, I recited this one by heart, but I'm saying Surah Lahab.
Oh, I see. So you haven't recited Surah Lahab by heart.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have recited all the other ones by heart?
Yes.
Okay, then. So we'll give you a chance to do that then. And I'll be making some notes and I'll put this on. So whenever you're ready, you can read it, okay?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تبت يدا أبي لهب وطب. ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب. سيصلى نارا ذات لهب. في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Excellent, mashallah. That was very nice. I think you did really good. So that was really good, but I think sometimes it sounded, because I didn't have it in front of me, I think it was really good, mashallah. You did very well. This one you ended very nicely because there is a shadda on top. So you did that the right way. But I think you have ended all of them, all of the bars and the dal in the end, as well as if they had a shadda. A little bit, maybe slightly too hard. But having said that, it sounded very good, mashallah. I think you did a very good job. And I'm just going to make a note next to your name that you have done this surah and how you have pronounced it. Okay, good. So that was good as far as I could hear. Well done, mashallah. And I think we can move on to the next student. You've done really well. Just keep practicing and just keep practicing. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Can I have N6207 with Surah Fatiha?
N6207. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, you can sound N6207. So can you please recite Surah Al-Fatiha for me?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Do I recite Surah Al-Fatiha?
Yes, please.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim ghairil maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. Amin.
Good. Mashallah, that was very, very well recited. I'm sorry, I've just clicked something. That was very well recited, and I think there's only one or two things I would like to say. In the beginning, you have said Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdu. I think it sounded a little bit prolonged. Make sure that you say it for 1 second. Alhamdu, like that. Can you say it?
Alhamdu.
Yeah, don't prolong the meme. Alhamdu.
Alhamdu.
Yeah. Try and make this meme even shorter than you've done. Alhamdu.
Alhamdu.
Okay, that's fine. So just work on that. I think you can do better. So it should not be prolonged, this means. So that's one thing. And the other thing I think was towards the end actually, which was, can you read this bit?
Walazali.
Yes. So this one needs to be, this is a, this wavy bit here, you need to prolong this. It's a mad kabira and you need to, that needs to be extra prolonged. And once you've done that, then you need to quickly connect this line with the shadda to it. It's a bit tricky, but you can, it's, well, once you try, it shouldn't be that difficult. Waladallin. Can you try?
Walazali.
Okay, that was really good, mashallah. Well done. Okay, can we have another student?
We have A5206 with Surah Al-Fatiha.
A5206. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. A5206. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I think there's no response. Can we have a different student, please?
Can we have N6200 with Surah Nas?
N6200. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
N6200.
Assalamu alaikum.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I would just like to remind all the students to make sure that you are in an environment or in a room where there's no noise and where you can concentrate.
Okay.
Because it can be difficult for you to obviously listen to what's being said and concentrate if there's a lot of noise in the background. So I would like you to read the last surah, Surah Nas, and
Okay.
I'm going to remove the highlighting. And you just start when you're ready, please.
Okay. A'udhu birab. Oh, sorry. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
So I would like you to start
Oh,
with Qul A'udhu bi Rabbin Nas, Surah Nas,
yeah.
and make sure you start with A'udhu Billahi Bismillah.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul a'udhu birabbin nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas, min sharril waswasil hannas, allazi waswisu fi sudurin nas, minal jinnati wan nas.
Okay, Jazakumullah. I think it would be good if you also recited this once again, but you look at the paper, you look at the Holy Quran on the screen and then you recite it again. Can you do that?
Yeah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul a'udhu birabbin nas.
So this one is the first one. This is Qul A'udhu, not A'udhu. I'm not sure what exactly you said, but make sure that this is Alif with the Fatha and then Ain with the Dhamma. Qul A'udhu.
Okay. So shall I say that again?
Yes, please.
Qul a'udhu birabbin nas.
Okay.
Malikin nas.
Okay, that's another thing. Remember Fatha and this is Dhamma
Yeah.
and Kasra. These three strokes are only 1 second. So Maliki. So that none of them are going to be prolonged. And then obviously the Qaf has to go straight to the Noon. So try that again, please.
Malikin nas.
Excellent.
Ilahin nas.
Good.
Min sharril waswasil hannas.
Good. Well done.
Alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas.
Well done.
Minal jinnati wan nas.
So this is a noon with a shadda, so you have to prolong that for 2 seconds with the nasal sound.
Okay.
Ghunna sound. Minal jinnati.
Minal jinnati wan nas.
Okay, good. Well done, mashallah. I think that was really good. You have really improved reading it off the page. And I think you're a quick learner, mashallah, and you have picked up on what I've told you really quickly. So just keep reading it off the page, and then that way, inshallah, you learn to do it the right way. Keep listening to the right recitations online as well. Okay. Can we have a last student?
Jazakallah.
That's fine, you're welcome. To do the prayers at the end of the class.
Can we have A5202?
Yeah, just a second. Is it A5202? Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
A5202. Walaikum salam. Can you hear me well? Can you
Yes,
hear me? Yeah, okay, good. So would you like to do the dua in the end yourself, or would you like to repeat after me?
I'll do it myself.
Okay, that's fine. So whenever you're ready, you can read this and the translation, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
Okay, good. I think you have a very beautiful pronunciation, mashallah. Just make sure that when you see the tanween, the double strokes and the waw after that, that you say it with a nasal sound. Imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah. But I think you've done it really beautifully, mashallah. Well done. I really like your pronunciation. And do you mind reading the translation for both as well?
Okay. O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakallah. How old are you? Do you mind me asking?
9.
9. Okay, excellent. That was really nice. Jazakallah. Really nice way to finish the class.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah for taking part, everyone. I'll speak to you next week, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Well.